Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial. Here we will discuss about LeetCode problem number 37, which is Sudoku Solver. Now, what is Sudoku? Sudoku is a kind of a puzzle game. So what we will do here, so we have this 9 cross 9 rectangular box and each this have 3 cross 3 sub boxes. So we have some numbers already filled here and some of the blank cells, right? What is our task? Our task is to fill these blank cells. Now, how should we fill these blank cells? We should fill each blank cells such that each digit must occur exactly once in each row, each digit must occur exactly once in each column, and each digit must occur exactly once in each of these 3 cross 3 sub boxes. What does it mean here? For example, if I choose this empty cell, I can't fill 7 here because 7 already exists here in this row. I can't fill 6 here because 6 already exists in this 3 cross 3 sub box, right? And similarly, I can't fill 4 here because 4 already exists in this column. So I need to choose the digits such that it will exactly occur in this row, in this column, or in this box. Okay. Now let's understand that how we will solve this via code. So what we will do, we will follow a DFS approach here. So we will go through each of these empty cells, okay, and then we will try to fill up the digits from 1 to 9, okay. So let's suppose I am trying to fill the digit 1 here. First I will check whether I can fill the digit 1, whether it is valid. By valid, I mean whether it should not exist in any row in this row, right? The one should not exist in this column already. One should not be there already in this column. One should not be there already in this row, and one should not be there already in this 3 cross 3 box. So here we can say that okay, one is not here, one is not here, and one is also not here in this sub box. So okay, I can fill the digit 1. It is valid. Now after filling the 1, I will go through again. I will just update the 1 here and then I will go through the next cells. Now let's suppose here I came to know that here also I came to know that okay, this should be 1. Okay, but I have already filled the 1 here. So in this scenario, my DFS function will return me false, that you have chosen the wrong digit earlier. Okay, so in this scenario, I will backtrack again to this particular cell. Now I came to know that okay, the DFS function, the successor function that I have called after filling this 1 is returning me false. That means the 1 cannot be here. And then I will backtrack. I will again update it as empty cell and then I will proceed to fill up the next digit. So after 1, I will go and try to fill the 2. Again the same process will happen. Again it will check whether after filling 2 that my DFS function is returning me success. If it is, then it's good. I will proceed to the next cells. If it is not, then again I will try to check the next third cell. Okay, so this is how we will solve this problem by DFS. Let's try to go through the code. You will get a more idea about this. Okay, so what we will do, we will create first one DFS function which will return us a boolean value, success or false. It will take only this board as input parameter. I will call the DFS function here. Okay. Now in this DFS function, I will iterate to all the cells of this 9 cross 9 rectangular box. If it is non-empty, then I don't need to bother and I will just continue. Otherwise, if it is an empty cell, then I will try to fill up each digit, each character from 1 to 9. So I will go through each character. First, I will check the character that I am filling here. Can I able to whether it's valid? So we will have another function which will return whether it's valid or not. So in the input, I will have the corresponding row and column, the character that I am going to fill on this board. Now, how will I check that this character should not exist in any row? So I will go through all the 9 cells of rows, columns. So this character, right, should not exist in any in this row, right? So it should not exist in any of the cell, and if it is exist, then we will return false. So if there is any, if the character already exists in this row, then we will return false. Similarly, if the character already exists in the column, then we will return false. And similarly, if the character already exists in this 3 cross 3 subbox, then also we will return false. Okay. Now here you might thinking how I'm coming to this. So okay, you first need to understand that I am. For example, I have given this row comma. I'm at this cell, right? So my row will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And my column will be 1. Okay, so let's understand this here. Row will be 4 and column will be 1. Now I need to check each cells of the sub boxes, right? So I will iterate through all these cells. So what I'm doing, I will first go through the first cell, the top leftmost cell of this 3 cross 3 sub box. So how can we go there? The row for that topmost left and topmost cell will be we know that there are 3 boxes, right? So we will divide the row by 3 and then we will multiply it by 3. Okay, so this is my topmost leftmost row index, which is equals to 3 here. Similarly, my topmost column will be 3 into column by 3, which is equals to 0, right? So you can see, right, 3 comma 0 is this top left and topmost. Okay, now I come to this. Now I am iterating through I 0 to 9, right? Which is all these fields. So when my I is 0, I am at this. When my I is 1, I am at this cell, right? When my I is 2, I am at this cell, right? So how my row will change with ith index? So row will be equals to this topmost row, which is 3 plus I divided by 3. Okay, and column will be equals to this top and leftmost column, which is 0 plus I modulo 3. So this is how I am coming here. Okay, hope you understand this. So if any of these criteria matches, then I am returning here false, and if not, then I will just simply return the true here. Okay, now we will call this again, come to this DFS. So what are we doing? We are trying to fill up each character from 1 to 9. So we will check whether it's valid to fill this character. So we will call this is valid function. Now let's suppose it is valid. So we will just update the board I and J with this character. Okay. Now we will call the DFS again here. Then what we will do now, if my DFS function is returning me true, that means the character that I have filled is correct, and I will just simply return true here. But if it is not, then I will just again update it to empty cell, and then again we'll go through the next character, which is 2, and then so on, right? Now let's suppose I have gone through all the characters from 1 to 9, but I'm still not able to fill this board. I'm still getting this as false, right? So in that case, the board that I have filled is not correct, and I will just simply return false, right? And if my this entire function is working and I am coming out this loop, that means my board is correct, and I will just simply return true here. Hope you understand this. Again, we will just check this again, how we are doing this. We are going through each and every cell. Okay, this each and every cell of this 9x9 rectangular board. If it is non-empty, then we just don't need to bother, and we do the continue. If it is empty, then we are going through each character. We are trying to fill this particular cell with each character from 1 to 9. Okay. First, I will check whether I can fill this character, right? This character should not exist in any of the row, any of the column, or this 3x3 subbox. So I call this particular method to check whether I can fill this character. If yes, then I just update the board ing as this character, and then I call the DFS again. If this DFS is returning me true, that means the character that I have filled here is correct, and I am able to fill the Sudoku board correctly, and I just simply return here. If it is not, if it returns me false, that means this is not correct, and I will just simply update it to again empty cell. Now I try to fill all the characters from 1 to 9, but still I am not able to fill my board. Still this function is returning me false. That means this is not correct. The way I have approached, the way I have filled this characters is not correct, and I will return this false. If not, and if my this entire full function works, then I will just simply return true here. Okay, so this is how my DFS function will return and fill up this board. Now let's try to run the test cases here. I have already run it, so okay, you see this is as accepted. Let's try to submit this. It's submitted. It's accepted. Okay, cool. Now let's try to understand the time complexity here. Okay, So for time complexity, we have this, we can fill maximum 9 digits in each cell, right? So we are going through each cell and we are trying to fill the 1 to 9 digit here, right? So our time complexity will be 9 raised to the power 81. 81 is the number of cells we have here, right, in worst case, and 9 is the digits that we will iterate, right? The maximum digits are in between 1 to 9 only that we will iterate, so the time complexity will be 9 raised to the power 81. I hope you like the solution. I hope you understand the solution. Please do like, share and subscribe my videos for more such